Hello, today I am going to do the Beauty Lifesavers tag. So I'm just going to go ahead and jump right in. First off, we have skincare. My Clarisonic has totally saved my beauty life. I started using this a year and a half ago, and I swear within like a week after using it, people started saying, "Wow, Becca, your skin looks so nice. What are you using?" It was this baby. I love him. The next thing that I love, and this was sort of a random find, is this Sephora CC Cream. Who knew, huh? It's fantastic though. It's such a great color. Mine is in the shade medium N, and it's just a nice color. I have very fair olive toned skin, so this actually matches me really well. It's decent coverage. It's like a light to medium, maybe buildable to a medium. I definitely wouldn't call it full, but it's definitely got some coverage to it. It's got SPF 20. They have several different shades, and it's I think $26. So, you know, in the realm of CC, BB creams, that sort of thing, you know, it's not as expensive as most of them are, and I really, really like it. And it's got a nice finish. It's, you know, sort of a natural finish. It's not particularly matte or dewy. It's perfect. I love it. So there's that. And then I have, this is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind, what is this? Eraser Dark Circles Treatment and Concealer. I think that's what it's called. It's got a long name. Anyway, this stuff is fantastic. It is like the one thing I've ever tried that does not get in my little eye wrinkles here, and I have tons of them. It does not get all creasy or crepey. It's a little on the pink side for my skin tone, but honestly, because I'm just using it as a brightener, you know, under my eyes, I use it as a highlight in all my highlight areas. It works fine for me. Next thing is, this guy. This is Diorshow Maximizer Lash Plumping Serum, obviously from Dior. And this is, it's you know, your typical lash primer, and it's got rubber bristles, kind of a fatty brush. I've tried other lash primers and they're great. They're lovely, but for whatever reason, I love this one. It makes my lashes look so much better than they normally do because my lashes are crap. And this really, really helps. It just, you know, it thickens and lengthens, and it's just, I use this every time I wear mascara. I refuse to wear mascara without it. It's a beauty lifesaver. Next product is this, which I have on my lips now, and I have a whole video on this guy because I love it so much. This is the Revlon Colorstay Overtime, and it's essentially like a paint, a lip stain, but it's not a marker, you know, it looks like a glossy thing. It's got the little doe foot applicator, and you just put this on your lips, you let it dry, and then you're supposed to use this gloss end, but this gloss end sucks. So I use this guy, which we'll talk about in a second. Anyway, this is fantastic. And the reason that I love this is because I have children. Before I had kids, I could wear real lipstick and it would be fine. Now that I have children, my red lips get everywhere. You know, and not just from me kissing my babies, but from them swiping their hand across my mouth or their foot. You know, it gets everywhere. And they're covered in red. My face gets covered in red. It's a mess. Again, I have a whole video on this because I freaking love this stuff. Beauty Lifesaver. This particular one is my Dr. Lipp original nipple balm for lips, and I did a whole video on this one as well because I love this stuff. It's actually just 100% pure lanolin, which you can get, you know, from any number of companies. I also have a 2-ounce tube from Lancino that you can get from like Toys R Us or Target or whatever in the baby section because it is nipple balm for when you're breastfeeding. But this is so great. It's just, it nourishes, it's soothing, it heals, it protects. This is the best stuff on the planet. If you have dry lips, you need this. Beauty Lifesaver. My next product is this from Mally. It is the Evercolor Poreless Face Defender. It's just this clear, gel-ish kind of a thing. It comes with this great little sponge, and basically you you use it as like a finishing powder, but not really, because it kind of, you know, mats you down and, you know, gets rid of any shine without any color. So it doesn't cover anything on your face. It's not going to block out your shimmery blush or anything, but it mattifies so that you don't look like an oil slick either. And this is just a fantastic, you can use it as, you know, a finishing product, you know, when you're done with your makeup, put this on, or throughout the day to touch up. This is just so nice and so cool. Moving on to hair. This is like the travel size or whatever. I think this is, let's see, this is 2 ounces. This is from Amica, and it is the Nourishing Mask. Is that the full name? Yeah, just Nourishing Mask. Sea Buckthorn Berry, intense conditioning and repair for all hair types. This stuff is so fantastic. I cannot even begin to tell you. And it says, like the directions say, to leave it on for a couple minutes, and you can either use it every day or once a week or just, you know, whenever. And you can leave it on for longer if you need like an intense conditioning, repairing kind of a thing. It smells fantastic. My God, it smells so good. I don't even know what that smell is. Goodness. Sort of sweet, maybe a little fruity, maybe a little floral. I don't know, I'm really bad with describing scents, but it does smell super good. And it makes my hair light and fluffy and soft. It's amazing. It doesn't, you know, because you would think with an intense conditioner that it's going to weigh your hair down, and this does not at all. All of their products are really great. It's just fluffy and soft and whoop, I love it. Okay, so my next hair product is dry shampoo. Now this particular one is from Klorane, Extra Gentle Dry Shampoo with Oat Milk. This was actually just a sample size that I got in my Birchbox. I tried this one from Sebastian called Dry Clean Only. This is terrible. This is awful. It's like you spray it on and you get a white powdery mess, and it smells like yucky hairspray, and it makes your hair kind of stiff and crunchy, dry feeling. I mean, it's almost like if you sprayed a really bad 80s hairspray on your roots. I don't know. It's terrible. I'm really disappointed with that. That sucks. So, and this one is now empty. So I may get the full version of this, or maybe I'll just try some of the other like drugstore brands. You know, I've seen people talk about other ones that they really liked. So maybe I'll try that. So anyway, dry shampoo in general. More hair. This is the wet brush. It works really well. It gets out all the tangles, and it's just softer, so, or like more pliable, so that it's not going to rip your hair. And that's the thing, the wet brush, is because when you brush your hair when it's wet, it has a tendency to break. So this will help it to not break. So anyway, I really like this brush. They have them in all sorts of colors, and they have a whole line of different ones that you can buy, but this is the only one that I have, and I love it. It's a great brush. One more hair thing, let me get this for you. This is my Amica curling wand set. Now this has 4 different sizes of wands. I have a fatty, a medium, a tapered, and a skinny. And I love this set. I used the medium one on my hair today, you know, and you can see it's just a nice little wave. I also have a video on curling wands in general, not just the Amica set. But these wands are so great. It's just a really nice set. And I used to never curl my hair except for like super special occasions, because it would take me 8 hours, and then an hour later it would be totally straight again. And it didn't matter. I used all of the tricks, you know, and I would pin it and let it dry, or let it cool, and, you know, and use different, I did all the things that you're supposed to do to get your hair to remain curled, and it wouldn't work until I started using curling wands. And this particular set, 'cause I have one from Bedhead too, that's fine, but it's not as nice as the Amica set. And the Amica set, I noticed this the other day because I tried my Bedhead and it was like steam blowing up, and then I did my Amica, no steam, so I don't feel like it's frying my hair. It's just a super nice set. I love it. This look today took me less than 10 minutes to curl my hair. I mean, and granted, it's not particularly curly, but that's the same time that it really takes me, like, even when I'm doing a super curly look, It takes me, you know, 10-15 minutes to do my whole head, and I have a lot of hair. So this has just been an absolute lifesaver for me. I now have pretty hair. I can't even tell you the last time I went and got an actual manicure. I never do it anymore. I just don't have the time. I don't have the patience. You know, again, I have kids, so I never go and get my nails done anymore. So my sister-in-law got this for me for my birthday, and it's just an at-home gel kit. And you get this little light in here, and it takes 45 seconds to cure, so it's not that long. And you need to do a bottom coat, cure it, and then if you want to do a color, you do the color, cure. And depending on what polish you use, like this particular light pink didn't have great coverage, so I had to use 3 coats, and it's still not even that great. I love the color, but not great coverage. Anyway, I have other ones that you only need like 1 or 2 coats. Like I have a really nice red that I'm getting off topic. Anyhow, you do a color, cure it, top coat, cure it, and then you rub it with alcohol, and you have perfectly wonderful manicured nails. It's so easy. It doesn't take that long. You know, it's a bit of a process, especially, you know, if you have to do several coats of color. But the thing about it is that you don't have to sit around and let it dry. I can't seem to do that. And even if I think it's dry, I'll go and do something and then, you know, it's like munched up. Plus, this makes my nails a lot stronger. And like this nail right here, sorry, I'm not trying to flip you off there. It broke like way down here. And so there's not a whole lot you can do about that. So what I did was I just put the gel nail polish on it, and that now it's, you know, smooth coverage. It won't catch on anything. It looks like there's not even a break in that nail. It's just perfect. And I don't have to worry about it. This can just grow out to the point where I can, you know, cut them and get rid of that split. But in the meantime, I don't have to worry about it. So this has been a huge beauty saver as far as my nails go. And I don't always use this, but most of the time I do because it's just fantastic. I love it. So anyway, those are my beauty lifesavers. Oh, I forgot something. I'm going to add this in because I do not leave home without this. It's a water bottle. It was like $6 at Target. You find it in the Tupperware section, not in the water bottle section with like the sports stuff. This has been the best water bottle. I've had several of these because I drop them and they break, or I think I left one at the DMV once, and I have a small size one for my son. I have, you know, my husband has a blue one. I have a green one. I've had several red ones. And it's a huge water bottle. There is nothing better for your skin than water. Having this around with me keeps me drinking water, because if I have to go and get a glass of water, I'm just not going to do it. I just don't, you know, I can't be bothered. So this is a total beauty lifesaver. Staying hydrated is so important. And it's, you know, not just for your overall well-being, but for your skin. Your skin will look so much better. So anyway, I'm adding that in. My Target water bottle. People always ask me where I got this. Target, in the Tupperware section. It's the best water bottle ever. That's my beauty lifesaver. I think that's it. We've covered a lot of hair stuff, some makeup stuff. Yeah, so those are my beauty lifesavers. I hope you enjoyed this and maybe got a couple of things that you want to try out. Let me know what your beauty lifesavers are. I tag all of you to do this video. I'm curious to see what everybody else is using. You'll notice there aren't a whole lot of makeup beauty lifesavers in this pile. Huh. Huh, I say. I think that this is great for people to share the things that like really make a difference, you know, because you see the like, oh yay, this is a great palette, or this is a fun lipstick, but these are things that I can't live without. Thumbs up if you like this video. That's all. Okay, bye-bye. See you next time.